and that word is a. All right, finally, we just talked about angles that were back to back. Now there's a special word for this, and that word is adjacent. So two angles are adjacent angles if they share a common vertex and side, but have no common interior points. So basically what that means is they share a vertex, like labeled here, and they share a side, this one right here. They're back to back. So angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent angles, two angles that are back to back. Now an angle could be supplementary and adjacent, like this, because those two angles together, we remember a straight angle is 180 degrees. So these two angles that make up a straight angle that are back to back, that would be adjacent and supplementary. Or you could have something like this, where you have a right angle made up of two smaller angles. Those are adjacent and complementary. They don't have to be mutually exclusive. So let's try this. Tell whether the numbered angles are adjacent or non-adjacent. Two angles are blank because, so let's look at A. These two angles don't share a vertex, they're different vertices, and they don't share a side. These two sides are not shared. So these two angles are non-adjacent. Because they don't share a side and vertex. All right, what about the next one? These two angles, 3 and 4, well, they share a vertex and they share a side, so they are adjacent. Because they share a side and a vertex. And finally, you have these last angles. So if you look, they do share a vertex, but they don't share a side. Angle 5 has that side, and angle 6 has this side, which means they're non-adjacent. They are non-adjacent because they don't share a side. They don't share a side.